So welcome everyone from wherever you are on our beautiful planet. Welcome to today's Shaman's Directory live event, which is a special Solstice Inti Raymi transmission with a surprise divination for the year ahead. And I want to thank you all for joining us. I am Trisha Bennett. I live on the northeast coast of the United States. I'm one of the founding members of Shaman's Directory, and I'm always honored to have the opportunity to welcome you to our live events. So for those of you who don't know us, Shaman's Directory is an online global platform dedicated to bringing shamanic earth-based services to the world's doorstep. We are inclusive to original people, First Nation healers, and modern-day lineage-based shamanic practitioners. We are a nonprofit created for healers, teachers, clients, and the curious to offer global access to shamanic healing and teaching, and to contribute to the preservation and illumination of traditional and indigenous wisdom across the planet. It is our hope that offering these live events will inspire you to explore the earth-based traditions of the world and to add shamanic earth-based healing to your regular health and well-being routine. If you are not already a part of our growing global community, we welcome you to sign up for our newsletter at shamansdirectory.com and to follow us on social media. And you can also review all of our past live events on our YouTube channel, and we're at Shaman's Directory on all channels. I'll post these links in the chat later on in today's program. And moving right along, today's program is hosted by Wakeley and led by Wilbert, Salas, Atasi. And if you haven't attended events with Wake and Wilbert in the past, you are really in for a treat. Experiencing the beauty of the Andean teachings, one cannot help but be drawn into and want to practice and share these beautiful traditions, and to become a better caretaker and steward of the earth. Both Wake and Wilbert embody this love for honoring, uplifting, and sharing one of the world's richest and most intact living earth-based lineages. So let me tell you a little bit about Wake and Wilbert before we start. So Robert Wakeley Wheeler, Wake as we fondly refer to him, is a counselor, convener, teacher, and group facilitator. And he's a lifelong student of the Andean traditions. He's especially drawn to how they are embodied in the Mesa or Misha, the sacred Andean medicine bundle. In 1999, he took a sabbatical from life as usual, his then law practice, and traveled to Peru with his family. There he met shamans, engaged in ceremony, received transmissions, and never looked back. He has traveled to Peru on solo quests as a facilitator for the past 2 decades. Wake is passionate about creating community and what is possible when healers support one another. We could not be more pleased to have him as a colleague here at Shaman's Directory, highlighting the work of the global shamanic earth-based community. As the host of our Shaman to Shaman interview series, as well as our live events and summits. So Wilbert Salas Atasi is a healer and teacher from the great valleys of the Andes of Peru. His community is called Colcha Paruro. He is a spiritual guide and owns his own guiding company in the Sacred Valley of Cusco, Peru. He is known as a master teacher or Paco. In the Andes, they believe that we have reached a time in history where we are being called together globally to share our finest love, knowledge, medicine, energy, and ceremonies for the future of our great Mother Earth. For this reason, many of the elders in the Andes, Wilbert included, are traveling the world to share their wisdom traditions with all who are ready to listen and learn. It is Wilbert's honor, and it is our pleasure to have him offer his support to you through individual sessions and as an ambassador and member of the team at Shaman's Directory. So We like to say that Wilbert's style of teaching is both grounded in tradition and led by spirit. So when he is offering his teachings, we are ready for whatever comes. So we invite you to be present to the energies that Wilbert invokes and invites into our time together, and to let it inspire and fill you. So Wake and Wilbert, we are honored to have you with us, and we're ready to roll. So let me see if I can have Wilbert unmute. And Wake, you can give your introduction.
All righty. Thank you so much for your attendance, for being here, for celebrating Solstice and Inti Raymi, honoring the sun, renewing our relationship with one another, beginning again in community. I've known Wilbert for as long as I've known the Andes, and I thought I knew everything about you, Wilbert. But last night you gave me a little bio, and I I think that it's appropriate to read a little bit from it. Um, I just want to say that in early years, I got to know you on a trip, and you were assigned to us as a guide, as a tour guide. And through listening to you and the others who were on the trip, we realized how deep your medicine is and how you brought it to every encounter. And the first lesson I remember you sharing was when we got into the van, you said, feed yourself, because it was only in the feeding of oneself that we could be truly available for Pachamama and to do the work at the sacred sites and to be undistracted and really be connected to our gifts. So while Wilbur takes care of his dogs, I'll read you about Wilbur. Okay, this is a stand-in for Wilbur. He'll be here, and this is what he said to me last night. He grew up in Colcha, uh, southwest of Cusco, in a valley behind the Apurimac River. Um, I love this phrase, where my childhood time since I opened my eyes to the world. Um, Wilbur was taught by his grandfather, his father, his mother, making ceremonies, a lot for planting, but for all times of year and so many purposes. And he does relate in his work here that it was a day-to-day life, his ceremonial practice. And he lived in a very remote area, and he had to walk 3 hours to town. And they would walk on Sundays. And he remembered getting together with other people at that time. And he practiced the great relationship of Aini, of spiritual reciprocity, of getting together with his fellow community members at their gatherings. And through time, he became a Pampa Messiah, which is someone who's meant to heal, who's called to be in service to the community. And I can attest to that calling and how Wilbert manifests that in every day of his life. And he says in his statement that he wanted to join Shaman's Directory because he wants to share his lineage and his traditions with the world, and that really is his calling, and that's an opportunity for him to be in a broader community and to be in relationship with each one of us. And he really seeks the great balance in everything he does, and lives a life of appreciation and thankfulness. I was so excited when Tricia began to talk about Wilbert's offering today, and we invited Wilbert, and he graciously agreed to be here this day. Inti Raymi is celebrated in Cusco on the 24th, so he's just on the verge of his own celebration. And I just want to say very briefly what's going to happen today and what we're honored to receive. So Inti Raymi, the honoring of the sun, Wilbert is going to speak to this, and what the blessings are involved with this time of renewal and new growth and coming together as community. Then he has offered, as Tricia mentioned, coca leaf reading. And I love this description, to measure the mood of the guardian spirits. So to do a coca leaf reading to see where we fit in the universe right now and what the opportunities are for each one of us, our paths, and the community that we share. And finally, his energy offering is the Munai Karpai. As you're well aware, Munai is heartfelt love, and it's one of the tenets of the Carol cosmology. And when I asked Wilbert about the texture of the Munai Karpai, he said, "You've never seen this before. You don't know what I'm really going to offer." So I'm paying attention, and I'm so pleased to be with you, Wilbert, once again. And let's go through our agenda one by one. And let's begin with Inti Raymi. And what would you like to say about the meaning of Inti Raymi for you, Wilbert, and in Cusco in general?
Okay, very good. So, welcome. Good morning to everyone. Welcome. This day is a special day, but I have to say first, thanks, Tricia, and thanks, Wakey. The introduction was so beautiful. I love it, and how I can honor this introduction is just I told you that yeah, that is my lineage, that is my tradition, and to everyone who are here, I wanna tell that blessings from this solstice which was yesterday. A special day because everyone waiting this solstice because somehow the weather is gonna change, and when the weather change, we need to prepare before with the clothes, with food, and with everything. That's the Andean tradition. So I have to just start about Inti Raymi. Inti Raymi is going to be a special party. That's the sun party. That one, my people, they prepare like 1 month or 2 or 3 months before. They're gonna training, music. They're gonna training the dancing, and they're gonna bring to Cusco and celebrate this big Inti Raymi. But talking about the 21st of June, my people wait this because this is going to be a special day to make our food. You cannot imagine, for example, potatoes. We are going to wait this 21st of June, and 22nd, they are going to just this era toilet the potatoes, and they are going to dry, for weeks or 2 weeks, and they're going to keep for a while these potatoes. Because, if you're going to keep potatoes just a fresh, you cannot have longer. It's going to be done, so you have to decertitate. But how you can do this? You just put in the place, and the cold is gonna take out all the water from the potatoes, and you are gonna make dry that one. And that one's gonna be two kinds, white chuño, and white is gonna be moraya, and black is gonna be chuño. But chuño, you have to just keep one week in the place, and after that dry. But the white one is a big process. The potatoes you have to put, like 2 or 3 nights in the cold, and after that all the water is going to be out, and after that you have to bring these potatoes to the water and keep at least in the water 1 week, and that was going to be white potato, which is going to be moraya. So all people on the high mountains, they waited this yesterday, and today for sure they are going to doing a lot of chuños or a lot of morayas. That's about 21st of June. And 24th of June, that's going to be the Inti Raymi. In the Inca times, the Inti Raymi was a special day. To say to the Inti, great Inti Taita, don't go up because we need you. Because your blessing is not going to be the same, because you are a bit farther from us. So Inti Raymi is going to be a special party and a special day to say, please come be with us and stay with us here. Because without you, the life is not going to be nice. The life is going to be others. So the Incas, or my ancestors, they're going to make a special ceremony this day. They're going to say, they're going to offer a black llama. And this black llama, they're going to take the heart of the llama, And when they're going to do in the ceremony, they're going to say to the Inti, they're going to just keep it in life, this heart, and they're going to say to themselves, Inti Taita, thank you for everything that you give us. But today we ask you, we have social problems, we have family problems, we have personal problems. Please give us your blessing to fix all these things. And today we give you this Blik Lama, we give you this heart. On the same time, they mixed the blood with the chicha corn beer in a special glass. Of course, the name of this glass is going to be kale, and they put like a liter of blood and another liter of corn chicha. I mean corn beer. They're going to mix that one, and with that they're going to say, "Drink it also. This one. This is your nectar. This is your water. This is that we produce." But on the same time, also give us a special days because we are your sons. We are your people. We are your village. We are part of you. So telling these words, the Inca is going to say, okay, before to the Inca, before to the sun, and after that, he's going to go around to the people. I'm going to say, because there's going to be a lot of people waiting this, and they're going to say, blessing from this heart. Also drink it, this mixed of the blood and beer, corn beer, and keep it with you, and keep this message to your village, to your town, because that is going to be the nectar that you're going to bring it to your village. And with this one, all people who come to 24th of June, they're going to go with this message to their families, to their village, and to their community. And they're going to say this, the Inca says that. On the same time, the Inca is going to say, yes, we made a very good year, was a very good year. It was a very bad year, he says also, that last year was bad year, but tomorrow ahead will be nice days. For that, we need to be always in a good and a nice balance with everything. Don't forget to say thank you to the Mother Earth, because she provides everything that we need. That's why that we are in life. And we have to honor this right now, the Yananting Masinting, which is the biggest energy to the continuation of the generation. That's the words is going to say the Inca. And with these words, of course, all people who come, they're going to go back to this village, and they're going to bring this great energy to them. And 24th of June, the Inti Raymi. Inti is sun, Raymi is party. Easy to understand. But Inti Raymi is going to come also with Inti Watana. What's the Inti Watana? Inti Watana is going to be, let us tie our father son with a special gold cord to go not up much more, because we need in the same place, because we are going to be cold, and our animals will dead, and we will suffer a lot. So telling these words, is going to be this party. Today, my people, they also make special ceremonies, and also my people, they're going to honor it, like in 2 days more, in Sacsayhuaman, the temple of the Andean world, a special spiritual temple of the Andean world. They are going to have a special scenery there, and they're going to also make, like in the Inca times, they're going to try to do it, but it's not like, for example, they're going to not offer a black llama, but it's going to be like example, but the Inca is going to say the words that I told you already. So this Inti Raymi is so beautiful, because we are going to know what we have to do in the future, and we have not to do before. So that's going to be the message of this Inti Raymi. And also Inti Raymi for us is going to be the beginning of the dry season. And the dry season for us is not so easy, because our animals, they are not going to have a lot of food to eat. So what we have to do is, it's the time to canalize the rivers, canalize the small springs, and after that, make a special deposit of the waters. Right now, the engineer says, okay, let's make deposit of the water. Looks like, the new invention. No, my Incas, my ancestors already, they make a special lakes, artificial lakes, and they keep the water, and after that, they use that one. And that was happening in the rainy season. And the water was always there to use for our fuels. Because, the water is the blood of the Mother Earth. That's why they just take it very well. That's why if sometime you're gonna come to the Sacred Valley or you're gonna go to the Andes, you're gonna see some springs, canalize it. No, my people are forgetting. They are not doing that one. They don't take care very well the water. But it's time to say to them, please take care about the water. That's about Inti Raymi. And it's the happiest time because all how I told you, all the provinces, all the districts come with their own dancing, and they're gonna dance. For example, last night there was a special night, and a lot of people were doing their own dancing with their own music until 10 o'clock. That's gonna be every day like 1 week, and tomorrow is gonna be big, big. We can say it's going to be big party because all the provinces, all the schools, everybody's going to go to the Plaza de Armas in Cusco and honoring with their dances. It's going to be a special day tomorrow, and after that 24th is going to be this celebration of the Inti Raymi, and they're going to start in Coricancha, where the Inca is going to open it, the directions, and after this is going to say, let's go to Sacsayhuaman, where they're going to do the ceremony. That is in summary, about Inti Raymi.
It's so
Okay.
beautiful, Wilbert, to be there and to be a part of it. I was looking back at some of my material in preparation for meeting you today, and I found this booklet from Inti Raymi in
2005.
yeah, 2005. So it has the whole script of the Inca and the whole ceremony. It's very, very beautiful. Pachacutec began the celebration of Inti Raymi long, long ago, and it was stopped by the Spanish. It was back in 1944 that it was resurrected, not as a ceremony per se, but as a procession. But within that procession is the joy of the people. Within that procession is the coming together from all corners of the Tawantinsuyo, the Inca realm. And it's a renewal of the spirit of honoring the sun, honoring the gift of life, honoring the community. It's just a very, very special, palpable time in Cusco for all of you who have been there. Of course, Andean people are very much into celebration, but there's no comparable festival uh, than to Inti Raymi. And if I may just say a little bit, when I saw the procession come out of the Coricancha, this golden enclosure where the sun disk was kept in the ancient days, out came beautifully adorned people. And I thought, here was the Inca coming out. But when I looked a little bit closer, I saw on the hat the patterns of the Caro, the beautiful sacred patterns of the Caro. And I knew that who was coming out from the Coricancha was the Caro, was the priest to the Inca. And sure enough, the next people out were the Inca and the Koya, the sacred couple. And they were preceded by the Caro. And I just wanted to say that because I saw in reality the place of the Caro, of the spiritual advisors, of the priests to the Inca. I could see how important the Inca spirituality was, and how the leaders of that spirituality were the Caro and other medicine people of the Andes. So I just wanted to point that out, Wilbert, in that this is a reproduction, in a sense, of the ancient ceremonies, but there's also such depth and beauty within. The people, my experience is, they don't treat Inti Raymi as a pageant. They treat it as a ceremony, and everyone, as you say, comes to celebrate not only the coming again of the sun, but the gathering of all the people. And as was stated in the booklet, offering the sun the unity of the people is the best Aini, or sacred reciprocity, that we can offer. So we as a community, a spiritual community, offer ourselves and the unity that we have to the sun in reciprocity for all the gifts we receive of every day. So, Wilbert, I just wanted to say how appreciative I am of you being in Cusco, holding the space of Inti Raymi and celebrating it. This is for real, right? This isn't an enactment, wouldn't you say? It's a true ceremony for so many people in Cusco.
Look, and now, for example, there is gonna be people who's gonna choose the Inca first. That's gonna be a process, and they have to see looks like who's gonna be looks like Inca. That is going to be sometimes artists or teachers. But talking about a little bit about the Inti Raymi, how people come here to Cusco is because these people is gonna be selected in the small village, and they're gonna come like authority, and they're gonna bring, how I told you, the message from the Inca to their places. But the Inca selves is gonna send also a special energetic way, to all the world, which is Tamantinsuyo, Antisuyo, Contisuyo, Chinchaysuyo, Collasuyo. He's gonna say, okay, this message has to go to the Antisuyo, and Collasuyo, Contisuyo, and Chinchaysuyo. And he's gonna call to the Seques. Seques are going to do a special place where the people are gonna receive this message and let it go to another Seque and finally cover all the world. That was the meaning of the Inti Raymi. Of course, people who come to Cusco also they're gonna bring this message in words. But energetic way, this 24th of June, they are gonna receive also this message from the Inca. So Inti Raymi is a special thing for us for me, for example, Inti Raymi is something that we have to remind to the people how nice is going to work the great relationship, the aini, I give you give me. Because people come here with something, they're gonna bring, for why I told you, for example, they come from the long ways for 24th of June until now. Because they're gonna bring in a special dance, a special music, and to honor to the sun, but they're gonna receive something to bring to their village. That is the great relationship. That is the great aini. Because back of that we know that the Inti and the Inca, they have together this beautiful yache, this beautiful love, and this beautiful powerful energy which we need. And finally, back of that is gonna be medicine that we are gonna bring to our village. Because somehow in the message of the Inca Universal, please take care about the water, please take care about your fuels, please take care about your animals, because the only way that we can survive. And that is inside of that is the medicine. Because when he's gonna say, please take care, is telling use everything that you have around and use to survive. And that is the medicine. Okay. He's not gonna say, okay, for this, that one. He's gonna say just globally. Take care and always be yourself and recognize yourself. And after that be people, go in this path, in this our tradition, and let's make a bigger and bigger our Tawantinsuyo. That's going to be the message for the Inca. It's nothing, and we have to do always. We have to follow because he's the biggest authority. No, that's it. So talk about the Inti Raymi. We can't just talk all the day. The history of for example, how they come again with the Inti Raymi is going to be with one professor, which is Uriel Garcia, who he started in 1940, and until now we honor to him, and we are so proud to say thank you for this, because it is the only way how we can honor it also, not just to our ancestors, also honor our culture, also honor our lineage, also honor our tradition. That's it. All right. So it's really Inti Raymi is something special that a lot of people are waiting for this day, because they prepare themselves. They make their own dress for dancing. Like 1 year before sometimes, because they have to be really nice, to show to the Inti Taita. That's it. And the music also they have to prepare for a long time. Cannot believe. A lot of people always thinking that, this is the day that we have to say thank you to the in the date and also to Mother Earth. That is.
Wilbert, I also want to put in a plug for the rainbow because there's so much color in the Inti Raymi experience that each one of the suyos, the representatives, bring their own flags and banners in celebration. And they all come together at Sacsayhuaman and have this great burst and celebration of all the colors of our life. So I think it's fair to say that being involved in the Q'ero or the Inca lineage is also being offered the opportunity to be a rainbow carrier, to carry the essence of diversity, of inclusion, of joy, of expression, and that these are gifts that the medicine men and women have given to us um, from the sun, the action of the sun and the water together, creating the beautiful rainbow in the sky, this transition point between our own incarnation and spirit. So let's celebrate the rainbow, of course, with all these beautiful flags coming together, with all the beautiful expression of color and the festival that we too are given this opportunity to renew our relationship with our own inner rainbow, our own inner expression, that we have all the diversity that is within us that we share to one another as a community. And I think that's one of the callings of Shaman's Directory. I think it's one of the callings that we each have in our own way, is to be truly expressive of our inner selves. And there's such a strong display of the diversity of people, the inclusion of every corner of the realm of the Tuantasuyo, the four corners together, and the expression within us that is only enhanced by our community. So I hope as participants in today's session of renewal and relationship with the sun, that we also renew our relationship with the rainbow, and that we take advantage of this gift that we've received from the lineage to actually walk this colorful presence into our lives. So, Wilbert, that's my plug for the rainbow. And do you agree that there's a presence of the rainbow in the Inti Raymi festival itself?
Rainbow is going to be a special energy, a special sign, which means happiness, the Sami. See, the rainbow, we have two kind of rainbows. The rainbow with the seven colors and another rainbow which is just one color. The seven colors always going to be happiness. Okay, but we need to be careful if you're going to observe around the sun or around the moon the white color cloud or white color rainbow. That is a special message. For example, the white color means that everything's going well, everything's okay. But if you have the black color around the moon or around the sun, that is the bad times coming soon. That's also because they're off. Because my people, my ancestors, they believe too much in the stars. They believe too much in the upper world, in this Milky Way, Mama Koto. How I told you, talk about this is really, we can take a long day longer. But anyway, this Mama Koto, Hatun Chakana, or Southern Coast. Especially in April, May, June, July, we are going to observe these stars. But talking about the rainbow is happiness. That's Sami. Okay? Remember that the rainbow is going to be always like an arc. The beginning of the life and the end of the life. And what I mean that one, a lot of people, we go up, we go to the top part, and after that we are going to come down. That's normal because we are humans, right? And rainbow is a special message. If you see somehow the rainbow, somehow you are going to be happy. You'll be so happy because you say, "Oh, the rainbow is nice." It's not just a license like nice. It's giving you opportunity to be happy. That's the rainbow. And according to my lineage, the rainbow for us is if you want to do something and we need to be happy, we have to always call the energy of the rainbow. Yeah, like for example, in my healings, I have this, for example. Always, I'm going to use in my healings. Look, that one. That's the representation of the Sami. Of course, because after my healings, the person's gonna be happy because somehow I'm trying to get all the hooches from the body, and I have to put always this. This is the special thing that I use always. So everything which gives us nature, we have to use. That's why I told you, everything that we have in this planet, just to be in great balances, and you will be okay. But for that, everyone need to be who you are. Because finally, if you are gonna be healer, if you are gonna try to help to the people, first you have to say, I love myself, I trust myself, and finally you can share this. Talking about the healers, for example, myself, what I do is just, some people come to me and help me with this. Yes, I'm going to help. But on the same time, I'm going to teach, like a healer, how to take care of this illness themselves. Because I am going to give tools. I'm going to give tools. I'm going to give everything. But the responsibility is going to be to the person who's receiving and do it that way. And next time, she will be also, she now or he knows how to take care about that. A lot of people says, okay, let's go to the shaman or let's go to the Paco and he's gonna solve. Yes, he's gonna help you. But the person who's gonna manage, how to do it, you are going to be. And the Paco is gonna tell you, yes, thanks to come here, but I teach you how to take care about that. Yes, when you're going to keep, the instructions, when you're going to give like tools and like medicine, you are giving the responsibility to him, and the person finally they will say, yes, I am. So to go to say I am, we need to be careful. First of all, recognize yourself, accepting yourself who you are, and after that you'll be okay. How we change, talking about Inti Raymi to this, things is like talk about Inti Raymi is really too long, too long. We can talk, how I told you, day long, because it's beautiful message of it's not just a rainbow. Also, we have to remind about the kaha, about the lightning, which is another special energy, who's telling us we can change the life just in 1 second. Milliseconds can change our lives. And that's why according to my lineage, we say, okay, haha, your life can be changed just with one word. Your life can be changed just in 1 second. In effect, the Pacos, we bring this message to the people. Okay. And as how I told you, there's many things I'll talk about also, not sure just haha, about the Venus, about the stars. It's many things that we have to learn. But probably in the future, we're going to talk for each topic just 1 day or 2 days, because it's long to talk about that. The meaning, and also, how we can use, and who need that one, and things like that. Because in the same time, you cannot use all the things, because, of course, you're going to call to them, but, each intention has special tools to take care about that. That's it.
Wilbert, I want to thank you for your explanation and your passion about Inti Raymi to place it within the cultural context. And I know that divination is quite an important part of Inti Raymi itself. I spoke briefly of this measuring of the mood of the guardian spirits as being one of the purposes of divination. You were the one, as Tricia said, to make sure that you offered the coca leaf reading to us individually and as a collective. What do you have in mind here? What is your intention to explore through the coca?
Okay, talking about the divination with coca, we have to see what's going on right now. That's the coca leaves. The coca leaves is a special leaves. Here in Cusco, until now, we just like medicine, we just like food, and finally for our ceremonies, and also to see the future, to make what's gonna go on. That's it. So the coca leaves for us comes from the jungle. They grow just until 1,300 or 400 meters from the sea level. After that, there is no way. If someday you're gonna come to Cusco, you can see in Machu Picchu just a small example, and down of this level, you have many. Right now, our government is not allowed to have too much, and we have just a few because they are using for the another things that we know. But in our ancestors, they used for three things: medicine, food, and for ceremonial things. That was the coca, and they know like Mama Coca. So to divination, for example, not for example, for divination, what we have to do is just call, to the Mama Coca first. Oh, great Mama Coca, you know very well to us. Show us. Inti taita mamaquilla. Hatun taita pachacamachik pachaychachik. Great stars. Great apples. Ampuitis. Ampui. Mama Copa, tell us. What is the truth? What we have to do it? This year, we don't know how to do it. We are in your heart. We are in your mind. In your vision. And give us just. But when you're going to go to the vision, for example, you have to go to the spirit of the owl. And if you're going to go, for example, what you have to teach, what you have to do, you have to go to the edge, which is in the upper world, and the contour. There is going to be many spirits around. So that's why before to see the to do the coca readings, you have to call. Okay, so that's it. So you just to call Pachamama to all the spirits. Okay, can we start? Is that okay? Okay.
Yes.
Mama Coca, hampi, mamita. Hampi, come with us, hampi. Sumasta con agua y okay, tell us what's the truth. Hampa makiki pinkeiko. We are in your hands, we are in your mind, we are in your heart. Just to tell us what's going to be happening. We are waiting for your great message. You are who you are, and come with us and help us. Oh, Hatun Tuku, give us your vision to see. Oh, Hatun Kuntur, give us also your great energy. Giping Apukuna, Hampuitis, Himalayas, Everest, Hampi, Gipikitis, Hampuitete. Sumarte, Kunan Haurichueku, Rikuichueku. Give us your beautiful vision to see this coca leaves. Hampuitete, Hampi. Chukatinche, Giping Apukuna, Sumarte, Mama Coca, Hatun Coca, Mama Coca. Okay, Misape, in this gold table and silver table, I'm going to open it, your leaves, and you'll tell us what's going on. It's in your hands, it's in your mind. Our future. Tell us just the truth. What's going to happen? Thank you for everything. So I'm going to open, okay? Can you see that one? Is that okay?
Yep. That's good.
Confirm your speaking language. Okay, look, I just put it, there is a small, everybody can see that here? It is a small hole. That means that we need something more for our, because I'm looking how it's gonna go, our organization, this shaman directory. So everything's okay, but there is something that we have to do. So if you want to make something sustainable, we have to do a little bit more. That means all the members, we need put our energy to make much bigger this. Because it will be nice if you can have like this. And that one I can say, like a flower, but it's like this now. So means that we have to put a little bit more from ourselves. Trisha, Robert, myself, and all the members from this, we need to make something more. And this something more is going to be, consciously say who I am and how I can go to this place to make real my intentions or real my challenge. That one we have to do it. That's about our organization. The shaman directory right now is okay. A lot of people are interested, but there is something, the members that we have to do. And that ones that we have to do means, give much more basic. Let's make a special base. Let's make as a special seed, and let's make the seeds growing much more and much more. And that's it. And that whole we have to just take out. That's about organization. Now, about the people who come, to everybody, attention please. Okay, leaping up on okay, everything's okay, but not everybody, they have some doubts. It's normal because we are humans, members who are looking at me, not everybody is like, 100% agree in this. Okay, that's fine, perfect. Congratulations, because that is the only way how we can learn a little bit more. I told you to these people who are not agree with us, okay, this is the time to learn. That's the time to ask yourself who you are and finally accept your situation. I think these people, what they need is just to forgive themselves. And after that, they say, okay, I'm Wilbert. What I have to do is just forgive myself. And after that, let's do it. So that's the people. Excuse me, but the Apocalypse telling me, not a lot of people are not, happy. But, to these people, I say, please, just take a moment and say just who you are and accept yourself. We have to be full in a spiritual way. Okay, that is about the people. Okay.
Wilbert, I just see in front of me here a hummingbird coming to greet us. What might the meaning of the presence of the hummingbird be within this?
Oh, beautiful sign. That means, we have to ask about the ancestors. So these people who we are talking about, they have probably problem with in the past life. So this is the time to forgive to maybe father, mother, and or maybe someone who's not more anymore here, and they need to talk with them. The hummingbird is going to be the ancestor, so that's a special sign. We are talking just about these people, and these people has probably this problem in the last time. How I told you, we are humans, and like humans, we are vulnerable for everything, and like vulnerable, we have to just accept, because I have to tell you in this, the things already passed. What we have to do is just accept the situation and then, start the new path. And that's it. Because we cannot be all the time making around the problem, thinking, oh, what's that? Oh, what's that? Or looking for someone who make this problem. No. Okay, someone who make it, you are part of that. And the best thing that you can do is just to forgive yourself and forgive to the people and forgive to the men who make these problems. In the life we know, there is many things that we can check, like personal abuse, like a social, family, or many things can happen, because this is the social life. We cannot be perfect. Let me see, please, how we can fix to this person, and if they're gonna do very well. Oh, very nice. Look, accepting the situation, they're gonna grow. Still, they're gonna have some special doubts, but they're gonna come with us, and they will come. They will be okay. So I told you to everybody that I say always thank you to my grandfather who teach me, and my father also who teach me doing this, because the apocalypse is not gonna be lying. The interpretation can be bad. But in this case, how I can do it, I can say bad. It's okay, it's perfect, No, any lives is not like this. It's okay. And there are gonna be leaders, this is the leader, and this is the leader, and this is the, well, they're gonna be in this shaman directory, there's gonna be a lot of leaders. So that's good, because they're getting Probably they have their own lineage also, but they are gonna make it very well. That's it. Okay. Can you help me, Tricia and Wakey, which topic or which aspect can we see that one? Because I think, okay, let's see how it's going to be the world. Okay, let's check how it's going to be the world. Okay. Oh my God, yeah, there is going to be a leader who's going to start with a big problem. East, so it's look like in Europe, but we are going to have a big problem. That's coming soon, like maybe December or after December is gonna be problem. And that's going to be money problem. Money problem. That means, I don't know, it's gonna be a little fight, between, but this community, they're not agree with this life and they're gonna make many problems and they're gonna spend a lot of money. Probably it's not a small fight, but it's gonna be they are trying to do social problems and somehow they're gonna spend a lot of money too. For nothing that we cannot expect it. Look at that one. For nothing. If I can see that, oh, this is serious problem, yeah, we have to do humanity. They're gonna just make problems to make, disagreement with the people, and finally they're gonna spend a lot of money in this. That's not good. That's spending money. Bad cocalypse. That's it. Okay. So please, Tricia, can you tell me what would you like to know?
There was a question in the chat about could we do a reading for people who are new to the shamanic path?
Okay, for the shamanic path they have to do, okay?
People who are new to this path and this idea.
How you say, how they can, what do you say?
What do they need to know about becoming maybe stewards of the earth or becoming healers?
Okay, very good. Urpiche son kuchay ay sumata kunanga. Master no te conozco el que el pan suma que el pan covering que te suma te conozco. A ver, ¿cómo van a estar ellos? How they're going to be? Problem is that they have many doubts and they can be okay, but what we have to do is just learn a little bit more. Learn a little bit more and they'll be okay. It is Coca is showing me not everybody's welcome in that. Right? So because they have doubts. See? And these three things, doubts in Yache, doubts in Mune, doubts in Yankee. What we have to do when we have this problem is that just a little bit more and consciously say, okay, for example, if I have this problem with me, I can say, okay, what I have to do is just go myself, who I am, and say, okay, I want to do this, but they have to make big decisions. And the decision is going to be the ones of the value that they have to do it. Because you cannot play, I want to be that, I want to be that, and I want to be that. You're going to take longer time in this time, in the doubt. So you have to decide, okay, I want to be that, and you're going to do like this. If you're going to do doubts, doesn't make it. Doesn't make it. But people can just a lot of people are okay, but some people it's because they have some doubts. Sorry for that, but Coca is telling me that. What we have to do is just okay, learn a little bit more, consciously say who I am, if I'm ready or not. If I'm not ready, please go to Tricia, go to Wakeley and learn a little bit more and you'll be okay. Right? Okay, something more?
Yeah, there's another one about how can we help people who are now working in different crisis situations around the world, the refugees and humanitarian workers? How can we be of service?
Oh, yes. You know, yeah, we can, how we can help? You know, Coca is telling me yes. The best thing that you can do is helping to the people. But how you can go to many problems is just to go to everyone who has problems and a little bit not inside it, to personalize the problems, and after that we can take care. But how? It's just you know, telling also problems that they need clean. Because people, if they have, it's because they have hucha. Somehow they have hucha. They have bad energies. They have empty and spiritual way. So the work of the healer is going to be go back again this spiritual life inside of this person. Many things to do in this. One will be the soul retrieval. Another will be, you know, full in love. Let's make much more. Let's give much more love. Let's give much more money. Because people suffering a lot because they're empty on love. That one we have to do. All the healers, the biggest responsibility is just. I'm not talking about the love that I love you, Treasure, you live. It's not like that one. It's the deeply love that you have everyone, the money. Okay, that one. We have to work on that, and also we have to work with these people who need our helps. We need to work also a lot of like I say the value of the money. Tell to them that this is the time to give the value to the love, to their love, to his or to his love. That's the key. Once they're gonna get that one, believe me, they'll be okay. In the world, there is a lot of people suffering, you know, with the empty love. But this is our work from us that we can help to them, you know, fall in the love. And after that, let's make soul retrieval because it's very important also this one. And that's it. And with that, we will be okay. Like the Coca says, let's work in that. Right?
It's really interesting, Wilbert. I mean, every time I hear you speak, it really, you know, solving the problems of the world are really simple.
That's
You
it.
know, it's
According to
like bring the
it's simple to
bring
do that.
yeah, bring love and bring the energy of the rainbow. I've heard you say that before, you know, that you can't you to be a healer, you really have to be happy. You have to bring joy with you to give people hope. And I think that's the way that we solve everything. And it can seem insurmountable, but if we each focus on bringing love into the world and bringing that energy of nature and joy, that is really all that we can do. And it's the most we can do.
Look. If we do this, everything will be okay. Because what happened is that, you know, excuse me, members, that, you know, if we lost the love, the first thing which is going to come to people is going to be they're going to hit themselves. And they're going to somehow looking for something which is not exist. Because the something that we have, we know already. The problem is that the big problem in the humanity, you know, is that, you know, we know what we have to do, but we don't do. That's it. For example, I say to Trisha, okay, you are very bad, you know, you have to drink this, you have to do that. And she says, okay, no problem. You know, for example, let's say, just a simple example. You know, I say, Trisha comes to me and says, okay, you know, I'm going to say to Trisha, this example. Okay, Trisha, you have to do this and you have to do this. Okay? But you have to do it. Because the only way that you can do is that one. For example, a lot of people in the United States, so sorry, you know, they're always high in weight, you know, and they have to coming down in weight, right? I weight, right? For example, I say 10, 20 kilos. Okay, let's coming down. Okay, they are doing a special thing, maybe 1 month, 2 months. But you know, one day they go to the, to the town and they say, okay, wine or just, ice cream and welcome everything. Okay, let's do the KFC food. And, they must make disaster just in one day. But we have to be consciously, okay? That's an example. We know what we have to do it. Oh, that's gonna be last time, let's drink. No. If like a healer, I told you, Trisha, please do it this and do it this, you have to follow yourself. But someday, when you wanna put everything in balance, you can drink, you can do your KFC, no problem. But in the process, we don't have to do it. All right? What else, please?
Wilbert, I'm feeling Munai Karpai coming. I don't know where it's coming from, but you could do your final coca
Yes, please.
reading if there's something else that you feel that we need to know. But I feel like your energy offering of Munai is so perfectly situated, so perfectly sourced that you're asking about bringing out more love, and you're offering a transmission that does just that. To bring out the
Okay,
love that's within us.
let's see what we can do for the world, okay?
Okay.
There is difficult times, but what we need is integration. Look at that. I'm not lying. This is the coca lips telling me. Look, integration is the best that we can do. Integration means, everybody's welcome. Everybody's like you and thinking like you. No, we can just do it. The word is small word. I told you, one word can fix everything. What we need in the world is integration. Look at that. I'm not telling because comes I read some news. No, integration. Let's follow the Chacana, and he teaches very well.
Wilbur, can that also be integration within ourselves? Because
Oh my God, that's no. I never. I can never. No, I never have seen this, but Coca lives telling me integration to everybody, for everyone. It's the only way how we can go further. Sorry, guys.
And Wilbert, can you spell the word that means that energy can change in a second? That things can change in a second?
Haha, lightning. Lightning is the spirit.
Lightning, okay.
Lightning. The form of Sacsayhuaman temple is the lightning shape. It's like this, like Kenkus. And that is just seconds.
Yeah.
That's it. For example, if I tell you, if you're really waiting for the long time and you come to me and say, hey, well, I have this problem, I'm gonna say, hey, you are emptying love. What you need is just love. Why you can change. Okay? So I know that you are emptying love, so what you have to do, just one word is gonna change. Love is going to change your life. And this is just one of them. For example, I told you many times I have problem in this place with this person. Okay, let's make a ceremony and let's see. Okay, the word is going to be ceremony, and we are going to change to this person. How? Because we are going to put in good balance to this person. With the help of the spirits, we are going to do that. Right? According to my tradition, it's very important to know this. One word and 1 second and one small things can change your life. Yes, that's really true. For a long time, you are fighting yourself, how to solve your problem. And you go to Wakeley, Trisha, and Trisha tell you, hey, what you're doing is bad. But do this, the path that you're going is not good path. Come to this path and make a nice life. and you're gonna support with the words according to my tradition, and he's gonna change for sure. You know, until now, I'm sure Trisha, Wilbert, and another members, they change life to all people, to another people. Because you know, the words has a power. It's not just a power, it's not just the energetic way, but you know, your words can make nice energy, and this nice words can change to the persons. That's it. What happens if, for example, one child comes with many problems and comes to me? I'm going to work with him. But of course, it's going to be a little process that I have to do it. It's not going to be just a one time. It's going to be 2, 3, 4 times. And after the you leave. Because, you know, what you are going to give is just the real things, you know. That's the nice thing that my lineage teach me. You have to go with the real things. And the real things help too much. We cannot say challenge which is we are not going to do. You have to be consciously which is we can do it and which is not, and that's it. You know, to talk about this topic, there is no limits. Every day that we have opportunity to live in this life is the one day more to learn a little bit more. Since you can be a good alto misach, papa misach, or whatever, you can be the best healer, but you know, like best healer, tomorrow will be another day to learn. Okay, this is the special message according to my tradition. All right, and also to all the members, please. That's my last time. This is my last word to tell you in this part of the Coca readings. Don't be worried to go to the high level. Accept that you are healer, and like healer, you are doing very well. Because if you are trying to say, I'm Pampa Misach, for example, I want to be like Alto Misach, I'm going to say, okay, I want to study, I want to do anyway. No, it's not going to happen that. The next level of this Pakowai is going to come alone. Once your energy tell you, okay, you are ready, you'll be. But if you are not, okay, be happy who you are. But you are helping to the people. And you can share what you have in your Yache Muna Ilyanke. That is all. And you prepare to the people to have a great relationship. And when you have a great relationship, what you are doing after the Aini? You are doing the nice cause, which means the beautiful life. That's it. That's the resume. Yache Muna Ilyanke, great Aini, and after that your nice cause. That's it. Easy. Okay, so we can go to the next. There is some more question, you know, we have to be happy about this. We need much more integration. That's it in the world, and we will be okay. But, you know, it's like ask to the people integration. It's like asking, okay, let's join the eagle with the condor together. No, it's not going to be possible. But the prophecy says someday they're going to be together and the world going to change. Okay, we have to wait this.
Wilbert, I really appreciate your sharing, your interpretation of the coca leaves, your encouragement to be ourselves and to deepen that way of being. And I know you have a special offering for us, and I see your exquisite depiction of each one of us energetically, and you're going to work with our bodies with your stone.
Here. Okay, everybody ready?
How should we be ready, Wilbert?
Okay.
How should we prepare to be ready?
Can we, if you don't mind, we can give 5 minutes, you know, to everyone so you can be ready. Is that okay?
That's very good.
So saying also I'm going to prepare my condor, my puma, and things like that. Okay. 2 minutes. Okay.
Yep, 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay, that's fine. ¿Qué cosa tengo ahí?
Acá tienes la serpiente.
So this is going to be receiving an energy transmission from Wilbert. So you'll want to prepare yourself in whatever way you would like. If you want to light a candle, light some sage or smudge, or lie down on a couch or a blanket, or just be comfortable wherever you are, to receive this energy, to open our heart center to that ability to be unconditionally loving and to be in that space of integration and forgiveness, and that place where we can hold the belief that things can change in just a second.
And I think what Wilbert is offering here is very important. As Tricia says, one of the great opportunities of the shaman or energy worker is to receive, is to relax and be able to receive the gifts that Wilbert is offering. And since we'll have this video available in the YouTube channel, you'll be able to access it later on. So my suggestion at the moment is to let go of the analysis a little bit and any concern or worry, and be receiving the beautiful gifts of Inti Raymi, the new relationship with the sun, the reconfiguration of the community, and the offering of Munai, both the transmission of energy and the reawakening of Munai that lives within us. So, Wilbert, we're very pleased that you have offered this gift to us. And how would you like to begin?
Okay, very good. Okay. So what we are going to do is going to be Munai Karpai. And for this Munai Karpai, I'm going to use 8 stones. Okay. And to start with this Munai Karpai, necessarily we need to open the directions, please. Everybody to the east direction, please. Okay. We are ready?
Ready.
To the east. Anti suyo, anti waira, hampitete, come with us. We canina, hampitete, somasta konanka, Munai Karpaita, to all the members of Shaman Directory. Please come with us, hampitete, and give us your blessing of the Munai Karpai. Hampitete, somasta konanka, kabari kikuya. Look us and teach us, and also give us your great blessing, the Munai. The biggest money that we have for us. Orpite son kochai, okay? Now to the south. Kona waira, hampitete, hampi. Sumata kona hampi. Nabo titikaka, ausangata sapante. Yipikas ausangata, hampitete. Chacaltaya, hampi. Aconcagua, hampi. Kuna sumata kona Patagonia, hampi. Sumata kona. Hampi. Sumata kona hampi. Eastern Island, hampi. Sumata kona hayo. Sumata kona. Ay, se ve que te da un beltón, sumata kona. Alinta con así, Munai Karpaita y Wasako in Kanaikupa, Sumakanaikupa. Orpite son Kochai. To the west, happy. Conti Waira, Conti Suyo, Ampitete Kunanko Sumasta, Kai Munai Karpaita, Haiwarisaku Tinkuman. We are going to give your beautiful Munai Karpai, your beautiful love right to all the members of Shaman Directory. Cosa Tete, Orpite son Kochai. Ampitete. Thank you. Orpite son Kochai, okay. To the north. Chinchai Waira, Hampi Kunaka Tete, Hampi, Sumaka Kunaka, Chinchai Waira, Agila, Yipira Pukuna, Yipinkuna, Hampich Kunaka. Subakai Warisaku, Maki Kiwan, with your used hands, with your gold and silver hands, we are going to give to all the members of the Shaman Directory your lawful right, your deeply lawful right. Oh, so much Kunan Punjab. No, to the Mother Earth, please. Great Mother Earth, Hampi Pachamamita, Santa Tierra, Hampi, Hayawari con a Katuka, el Pato Sumacaripata, Alin Canaigupa, Somacanaicupa, Alinte con a Kaibeki, Munai Karpaita, Chachivaki, Tuncal Pato Sumacaripata, Chicheveki, con a Katuka. Open your heart and give us your blessing, of your munai, of your love, like you. There's no another mother. You are just only one mother. Okay, thank you. To the upper world. Okay, Pachacamacha, Pachachachik, Verakuchan, Hatu Yaya, Hatun Suma, Kankuna Tede Sumata Konaka, Sumata Living, Shaman Directorima, Sumata Iwarinkiti, Satun Kalpata, Suma Kalpata, Chay Sumata Konaka, Hatun Munaita, Munaita, Yachay Munaita, Yanka Munaita. Munaita, Yipinta Tete Konaka, Pukuna, Ambisha Konaka, Himalayas, Ampuiches, Yiping Apukuna Konaka, Ausangates Alcantay Machu Picchu, Waina Picchu, Sumata Konaka, Yachay Munaita, Yanka Munaita, Munaita, Kankuraka Tete Sumata, Yiping Mayukuna, Hatun Mayukuna, Ambisha Purimayu, Ilkanata de Campa Sumata Konaka, Yachay Munay Nikita. Yanka Munay Nikita, Hatu Munay Nikita, Kaiwa Nikita, Suma, Munaita, Inka, Suma, ahora sí te Hampuya Konaka, Hatu Macocha, Hampuich Konaka, Pacífico Mediterráneo, Ampuy Atlántico, Lipiquitis, Hampuy Sumas Konaka, Munay Nikita, Munay Yanka Nikita, Munay, Tuku Munay Suma Konaka, all the okay, so we are going to start, okay? For that, I'm going to use a crystal. Here is going to be the anti-suyo, related with caja, okay, with fire, with Inti Taita, okay? So I'm going to do open, okay? Open here, like this. Pinteta sumata con kicheiku, tete sumata con kicheiku, kiake monanta kene anti-suyo, picheiku tete sumata con anti-suyo, sumata tete hatunina, sumatina kicheiku tete. Ke con sumata haiwari inkia con anka suma che monaita hatun monaita sumata te cosa tete sumata te con anka tete keiman con anka kei con anka sumata con anka conti suyo kai mai kuchu tete conti suyo sumata con anka sein chute gato gato sumata con conti suyo kicheiku ke punkuta pachakuterta que mata Inka de Colari on sumar de canal de sumar con ahora de con suyo con suyo ahora de con apu con una cata de sumar con apu sumar apu kuna un pues de sumar con una casa pues de sumar que cher son solo kana pa sumar con una canción del cher sumar con cosa de apu ahora sí con una chincha y suyo un pues de con una chincha y suyo un pues de sumar con una chincha y suyo un poquito de chinche suyo, somos de una campita de su calingada, somos de una cabra, ahora sí, ya viste con una pachamamita, un poquito de su mata con la que se hizo de la cuerpo, somos de cosas que eran valientes y ficharísimos de pachamama, cosas de una cabra, en allá con una colla suyo. Colla suyo, somos de somos de colla suyo, somos de una cabra, somos ahora este es un ochun papa somos de ese hecho de la tumba suma que consuma ese punto pero okay, I will explain you guys. Anti-suyo related with the Inti Taita, with the upper world. Conti suyo related with the Inkari Kolyari, the Alto Misach Pampa Misach Korahakulit, who are not with us. This is Apu. The Apu means the all mountains. And then here is the Chinche Suyo in this part. And in the navel, the Pachamama. And Kolya Suyo, a little down of the navel, Pachamama. And in the feet, the Piro, which is, the cleansing stones. So what we are going to do is that one, we are going to pray. Anti suyo somatay ko nakataytek somatay ibarinka inkalpat somakalpat inkanapa somatay titete somatay nakataytek sabinchenki atun sumak munay nikio hatun munay nikita haywarinki sumak munay nikita ali munay nikita hatun munay nikita sumak ko na sila ikingi gawin sumak ko na ripping sama sila ito ahora sí con ya está con conti suyo. Hay que poner hatu muna y nikita hali munaita hatu munaita suma hasta que no hay que suma hasta que suma hay caramba no suma que ali munaita suma y ya está con campo hatu musun suma que hatu apu suma que no hay que suma que suma hatu suerte campo ya hay kupi hatu muna ya hatu muna ya ali muna ya chay muna hay kupi suma inmediatas con una catete con una ahora sí inmediatas con una campo de techo hincha y suyo antu que te suma con tukuya chaita tukuya kaita allí munaita hatunya munaita alguien munaita munaita hay varinga de la zona de inmediatas de pachamamita hay varinga que con una munai nikita ya allí munaita hatun ya chay munaita hatun allí munaita hatun ya que munaita cosa Oya suyo, taitai, sumatai, con la campa, sumatai, hay un equipo de todo, sumatai, munaita, hatu munaita, canamba, sumatai, hatu lipin, hucha con eso, sumatai, con la pichacuchun, taitai, sumatai, con la yo que me quimata, para que me quimata, como manta, su copanta, que no, y macho can, sumatai, pichacuspato, sumatai, una calle, o en que taitai, con la alguien con una calle, alguien calpata, sumatai, alguien munaita, hatu munaita, carpaita, lipin, copa, taitai, justa maquima, hay warinki, con la sumatai, hatu munaita, somos tete con la cabeza ya está con la tete sumatai con la cabeza sumatai anti suyo hampe tete con la hatu kuntu la puchin sumata chore kun ki hatu munaita sumatai chore con somos tete con la ya está con la tete pacífico hampe tete en care con la sumatai con la que con suyo sumatai con la que con chore kun ki ali munaita sumatai tirari nampa ok sumatai con la cabeza Apu kuna sumatai kuna kaya na pare kia kuna hatun kalpong sumakalpong aling munay ni kiyon munay ni kiyon aling munay lang kaya ni kiyon sumatai tete kusa tete inajata kuna kap sumatai kuna kapachamami sumatai kuna kampung sumatai kuna jinche suyo sumatai tete kuna kampung sumatai kuna aling kalpong munay ni kiyon sumatai kuna aling kalpong sumatai tete kuna tete sumatai sumatai tete kuna kapachamamita sumatai kuna kampas chaska kuna sumatai hatun chakana sumatai kuna maya kun que tete antisu kun tuju kola su jinche suyo Gipin hono suma integración namba suma ali karam suma kuyo na kuyo karam suma tete inmediato kuna kolia suyo kamba suma tete kuna kampung tete suma tatu munaita suma kuleta ali peto munaita chere kun suma kuna suma tete kuna munaita tete suma inmediato kuna tete kucha kuna picha kucha gipin kucha picha tete suma kuna picha kapi suma tete cosa tete ahora tete kuna suma tete kuna ka 3 times, okay? Ay tete suma tete kuna anti suyo suma kapi tete suma tete kuna lipin suma tete kuna to all the members of the Shaman Directory, put your beautiful Munai, you're great, love, the love, Shurai kun ke tete suma kina tete konti suyo, suma tete que se ven chute que te suma shurai kun ke kuma que pasa que tenemos, hay canamba suma canamba, suma pata que tenemos canamba, suma tete que trae con tete que te con tete que suma tete con tete que suma tete que no suyo, Pachamamita sumata kolia suyo, sumata una kiro hatumurubi sumata tekuna rubite. Ahora te sumata kuna kalipinga pokuno sumata kuna chere kun sa moneta suma moneta que wa kino te parema. Gipin parema wa kino saman director na sumata kuna. Saman director suma kana hali kana sumata kuna chere te kuna sumata te kuna chere kun te. Hatu moneta kuna kai kutu te kuna kalin kana suma kana. Imana timi kuna why they can be out. Why they can be not full in love. They need love. Lipi na pura hampi kuna ahora sí akun kawa Patagonia, hampi Rocky Monte San Borgonio San Jacinto, apuchasta hampi tete sumat kuna chore kun kia puta sumat kuna kile sumat ahora. Lipi na pura sumat apu yauri hatum yauri matinga puturumi. Ahora tete sumat tete kun katun sumat kuna kasi kiro hampi tete sumat ahora wa hapu kara hampi tete sumat kuna lipi na pura hampi tete kile kuna lipi na pura abu sangate salkantai hampi tete cho. Hampi tete Machu Picchu Huayna Picchu, hampi tete Choquequira, hampi sumas Dios Hispana, Espíritu Pampa, hampi tete Humasillo, hampi tete Choquetacarpo, hampi tete Huascarán, Alfamayo, Lipin, Apocón, hampi tete Lipin, hampi tete Señor de Banca, Señor de Banca, Señor de Pampacucho, Sumata con Ansa, Vinchenca, Molinico, Milion, Camilla, Chain, Molinico, Sumata, Gato, Moneta, Sumas, Moneta, Chorecun, White members of Chairman Director, Chairman Chorecun, Sumata con Galipin, Antihuayra, Coyahuayra, Chinchehuayra, Lipin, Huayra, con Sumata, con Jaihuayra, Chatum, Sumata, Ali Mule, Canamba, Sumata, con Tete, Jaihuayra, Sumata, con Tower, Tete, Sumata, con Agua. Pui mayo, Halto, Muli, Camayo, Wapuri, Mayo, Hampi, Ananti, Masinti, Sumata, con Jaihuayra, Che, Moneta, tu Moneta, Junta, son Pumpi, Ali Happy, Conamba, Sumacanamba, Ali Moneta, Canamba. Ali Muneni Kademba Sumakaya, Ali Eche Muneni Kanampa Sumata, Tekunaka, Ye, Tinta Kunaka, Kipio Sumata, Kireta Kunaka, Inkari Kolaricona, Sumata, Bishop, Pampa, Bisacona, Sumatana, Sumata, Kineta Hatun Tuku, Sumata, Haiwarinkia, Che, Kawainigita, Mune, Kawainigita, Che, Yanke, Hatun Yanke, Munenigita, Sumat Kawarinkia, Hampi, ente, hampi, tete, sumata con una sumata, Javier, Hatun Kelpon, como Kelpon, ahí está Javier, con tanga Mune, Inka de Collario, sumata de Canamba, tete, sumata con una parrilla, tete, con una hampi, tete, sumata con una Amaro, Sachamama, sumata con una Hatun, Che, Mure, Nikita, Haiwarin, tete, sumata con una Chocachinche, sumata con una Che, Mune, Nikita, Hatun, Mune, Nikita, que pasa por sumata, y de Bocochon, tete, sumata con una sumata de cosas de cultura Puchin. Sumata con Haiwarin, que hay Mune, Canamba, Sumata, y Mune, Canamba, Alian, que Mune, Canamba, Sumata, que hay con Sumata, Vinicius, Campa, Maki, que honra, son de Pinco, Ahora que pasa, Jupiter, Tete, y Pinco, National Highway, Hatun Kelpon, Sumata, Hatun Mune, Nikita, que pasa, Sumata, Ocupacha, Mune, Nikita, Haiwarin, Tete, Sumata, y Pinco, Tete, Haiwarin, Sumata, Sumata, Cursa, Tete, Cursa, Sumata, Tete, Sumata, y Saint, Tete, Sumata, Ahora si te antisuyo urpiche son coche we are going to close, okay? Antisuyo suma te con ese punchita con el pan suma te ese punchita con el pan suma con el si te urpiche son coche suma te con urpiche son coche suma te con ahora si contisuyo suma te con gracias urpiche son coche se suma te te ves capaz que te suma con ahora si te suma te con que es un poco más sus capaz te suma con urpiche son coche urpiche inmediata con que Chinche suyo sumate con una cosa con una suma que ahora escapamos tete escapamos con una zona escapamos tete son escapamos tete con una que en este son con los sitios de tache con los facha mamita son con ahora si colla suyo sumate con una cabeza que es por eso tete sumate con una cabeza con eso escapamos tete escapamos sumate con una cabeza para sumate el patria con una tete con un filo con una facha mamá sumate con eso sumate tete con una cabeza sumate tete ahora si tete sumate con una Please, everybody, your hands. Please, everybody, your hands like this, like this, like this. If you have your mesa, please, can you hold your mesa like this, please? If you have your mesa, please like this, okay? Sumate tete con una casa con okay, please, if you have your mesa to your head, okay? Now to your heart. And also now to your neighbor. Okay, neighbor. So everybody, we say thank you. Anyay, Taytay. Anyay, Pachamama. Anyay, Apukuna. Anyay, Liping Spirit. So this is the Munay Karpai. Everybody there?
Yes, Wilbert. I love the way you wrap things up. It's just happening and then it's done. I do want to say that just for anyone who might be experiencing this for the first time, that was incredibly powerful. And I myself personally am going to listen to the recording again when I'm lying down and I can allow myself to really receive it. And I will say that there's some expression, which I can't remember exactly what it is, but we can only give and receive in equal measure. And that we are all learning every day how to receive more, how to be better receivers. And there have been times when, when during Wilbert's transmission just then, I had a hard time breathing at certain points because there was so much energy and Munai coming in my direction that I couldn't take it all in. And it's a lesson to me that I have more work to do always, right? We all do. But to increase our capacity to receive, which then increases our capacity to be of service and to give. And it's just a beautiful thing to know that there is that much more energy and love out there to be received than I have the capacity to receive, or than we all have the capacity to receive in our human bodies. So I just really encourage everyone to take the time to re-listen to this. And at one point I felt like, it's like trying to fit all that love through a cocktail straw. Like that there's this little tiny tunnel that you're trying to squeeze all that love through. And it's about expanding that capacity, expanding that ability to receive. So thank you so much, Wilbert. That was just incredibly beautiful. And there's so many comments in the chat. So much love, so much gratitude, profoundly beautiful. Thank you for the reminder of balance. So much gratitude. Knowing that we each get exactly what we receive. My body is buzzing with energy, so pleased to be here and to receive this. Sending aloha and love from Hawaii to all of us. Blessings, deep gratitude. Hearts are flying, Wilbert. Yeah.
And I just feel like it's such an honor to be here. I get all concerned about the structure of the offering and how it's going to go. And then I know with Wilbert, his authenticity, his deep heart, his deep desire to share will come through no matter what the words, no matter what happens, that we'll be able to receive Wilbert and his dedication, his commitment, his way of being, his way of supporting each one of us. And I think that's what I believe in. I'm here to support Wilbert. I'm here to be in the presence of a master. Each one of us hold a portion of that reality, and I just feel, Wilbert, that your encouragement, your noticing, your willingness to give impacts us all. And as you're saying, Tricia, will continue to impact as we re-listen, or as we let the energy we've just received permeate our being. All of this has a present impact and will live on within us, and can be especially celebrated on the 24th, when so many people are gathering together in the Andes to receive even more blessings. And I know it's Wilbert's wish that we receive what we've been offered and keep offering it in the world in which we live.
Oh, Wilbert is muted. So Wilbert, we would love to know if you have anything else that you would like to say to close today.
Okay, this is the Munay Karpa. You were just talking when I was reading, that people right now they are losing easy the love. What we need is just to give again the love. Of course, we are humans and we can just lose the love. It's so easy. But get again is a little bit difficult. But don't be worried about that. We can take again our love, just considering that we are humans and considering that we have to accept all the situations. And after that, we can just go further. You cannot imagine how big is the love to convince yourself. And for that, you need to appreciate yourself. This is the time to give value to our love. And after that, everything will be okay. A lot of people says, okay, but how you can work with the love? No, please. The deep love will be there. Since you cannot love yourself, it's difficult that you can share what you have inside. Let's work it now. And after that, falling love means integration. All right. So this gift of to give this Munay Karpai is always we are doing in this special day today and a special month, because giving to people the love is telling that it's time to wake up and wake up yourself with your love. That's it. How I told you, we can talk many things, we can have many ideas, we can have many plans, but if you don't put the love, your deeply love, believe me, it's not going to be well. You have to just put this love, and everything will be have. We will go further, because the base of many things unbelievable is that love. That's it. The deeply love that everyone has. Let's work in that a little bit, and you'll be happy. And believe me, you are gonna be a person who can say, yes, I'm ready to share what I have. That's it. In the new world, in this now, in the moment, many people, we are thinking maybe how to go further, but we are not putting, we are not pointing our mind how we can recover in the love. But it's easy, I told you. It will be a little bit time, but you can have again the love, and after that you will be okay. Unfortunately, when I have problems with something, the first thing that I have to check is going to be the love, and because after that is gonna come the self-esteem. The self-esteem is, the first thing that you're gonna have, and the self-esteem can take you much more farther and have a stress problem. But let's go to the love. What happened there, and check, what we can do for that, and it's easy. Try to help to them, or try to help to him or to her, accept the situation, and after that, further in this part. That's it. There is no another way that we can do. Okay. So thanks to everyone. I think I don't want to talk a little more. Maybe you are tired already with me, but anyway, will be welcome if you have some questions more. Okay. Thank you.
If anyone has any questions for Wilbert, feel free to put them in the chat. We thank you all for being here today, and we hope we'll see you again at our live events in July. We're always the second and fourth Saturdays of the month. We take the month of August off, but other than that, we're here every second and fourth Saturday at the same time. And we all have homework to practice our munai, to practice our self-esteem and expanding our capacity and integrating. And this has been a really beautiful, rich and full session. So Wilbert, we would love it if you could shift your camera just a little bit so we can see you.
Okay.
to say goodbye. And we also would love to have you play a little bit of flute for us as we're leaving.
Okay, why not? Okay, that's good. Very good. The song that normally this month all people are playing and dancing is that one because it's the time to do that one in honor of the Data Inti. Das ist Chakiri, Chakiri, Chakiri.
Thank you, Wilbert, for transporting us to the Andes, for letting us feel your heartfelt offering, and for being a part of the celebration in Cusco and beyond. We are very grateful for your presence, your willingness, your offerings, and thank you so much for your love.
Thanks. My last words for all the members. Thanks so much for your time and thanks to come to us. I think we will continue. This is the beginning, and there is much more things that we have to do it. Like the Cocalypse says, we have to put a little bit more to grow this, and make real our challenge. Thanks to everyone, and from yesterday, a nice and beautiful solstice. That began yesterday. A little late, but this is my message. Thanks too much, and always be happy, and always make a nice path to have a nice challenge of the summit. Thank you to everyone. Thanks so much. Thanks very much.
Thank you so much, everyone. See you next time. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.